Okay, coach. So after the big presentation last night, now we're on to the real thing. Tomorrow, Maccabi facing a big game against CSKA. Tell us, please, your thoughts and your impressions from your first two practices with the team.
Well, like I said yesterday, we cannot go in the change black to white, white to black over the night. So we are trying to do gradually small changes, especially for this game. We're going to use the most of the stuff offensively that was here before. The same thing I said yesterday, most of the thing that we are working is the confidence of the players as the number one thing, and introduce the basic stuff for the defense to pick it up, aggressiveness, when I think so that we need to work most.
Coach, you had, with tomorrow, maybe 2.5 days, a lot of the players talked about the defensive schemes that you added to the team, but did you have time, or you mentioned confidence, to talk with some of them one-on-one and try and encourage them going forward?
That's a part of the process. I always said, when players ask me about respect, I always tell them, I don't respect quality, I respect the age. What is meaning, even if it's somebody in the team, well, here is not case, 35, 36 years old, it doesn't have no important role, he deserves more respect in the locker room than somebody who is 21 or 22 and who have important role. Because somebody who spent in the basketball 20 years, especially somebody who spent in this team so many years, those are guys first that you need to talk to. Yes, I did talk to a couple of guys, and I did try to receive the feeling what is by their opinion that we need to do better, what is by their opinion things that we help, and we are moving that direction.
Can you share with us who you spoke to?
I prefer not to share until I don't make analysis all the way, but we are going in the direction like I said yesterday. We need to pick it up aggressiveness, because that was always Maccabi style. Be aggressive and play fast basketball that could be attractive for the public, for the people. And also we need to get more better spacing offensively. Those are two basic things. How are we going to get there? With a lot of hard work and with some changes in the system.
Coach, can you tell us a little bit about the changes that we will see tomorrow?
Changes that we will see. What I'm trying to tomorrow on this short basis of the two practices, what we're trying to do, I definitely want to see, first of all, changes in attitude, okay? Because in some games that I saw, team playing him at home lately, to my knowledge, they didn't have aggressiveness in attitude that Maccabi used to have when I was coming here to play against them. And I think so that's the first thing that should change and supposed to begin from tomorrow from the game. Supposed to come from the players. This is changing of mentality.
I would like to ask you personally, how do you feel, coming to such an important game, you've just been here since yesterday. How do you feel personally about all this? No, I didn't. I play in San Sebastian Sunday evening. I came to the 4 in the morning at home. I took a flight Monday, 11 at night, and I came here at 6 in the morning. So 2 nights in a row I didn't sleep. So last night finally I slept for the 7 or 8 hours. But I really, it was a time when I was thinking about that. Right now I take it like any other thing, like a coach's job. Today you are here, tomorrow you are there. It's a part of the job. If you want to do coaching job, sometimes you need to leave family and come, and sometimes you need to adjust from one country to another country. But one thing is always same. Basketball is always same. Doesn't matter if it's Israel, if it's Spain, if it's Croatia. Basketball keeps the same way.
Coach, you are going to play by numbers against the best team in Europe. I see the numbers today, 90 points on offense, first on evaluation, first almost in everything. Tell us a little bit about CSKA from your point of view and how you're going to handle it.
CSKA is having one thing similar to Madrid. You cannot go tactically against them and defend the sets, but you need to be ready to defend hard individual defense, because they are not the team that is predictable. They are a team who is having so many different threats that is almost impossible to predict what they're going to do. They are playing, when you're watching, they are playing simple basketball, and in the basketball, it's most difficult to play simple. So if you ask me, where is their threat coming from? Who is their threat? Like you say, it's probably one of the top 3 rosters right now in the Europe. One more thing that makes things difficult, they are coming after loss against Malaga. So for them also is a game that is important because they want to keep a race for the first spot in the group. But again, we need to be ready to deal with that. We need to do better job. I'd say again, we need to better job with our mentality. We need to become more aggressive. We need to become more decisive to try to win that game.
Coach, 2 questions, please. When you came into the locker room yesterday or today, what did you find? What was your first impression from this group of guys? The second question, do you think, basketball-wise, of course, Jordan Farmer and Taylor Rochester can play together on the floor?
Number one thing, anytime when number of the bad results or unexpected results occur, you have the team mentality, the team confidence that is going down. In this case right here, it passed already 2 weeks before the changes of the coaches. So I think Avi did a good job to pick it up their spirits, and it was not their bad. But when you talk to them, they are looking to you. It's always like that. They are looking for the answers. They are looking for the new answers. And I need to give them. I need to give them new answers, what we're going to do in which direction that we're going to go, because they are looking for the safety. They are looking for the safe port. This is safe port. This is where we're going to go. This direction we're going to move on. Because as a team, they are looking for the guide. This is what I'm trying to give. A part of pick them up mentally, try to tell them exactly direction where we're going to go to. This is your first question. Second question, there are a couple of questions that you are repeating everybody here, that you are getting upset, that you are getting obsessed with. Can these 2 guys play together? Can we do this? Can we do that? I don't think so. Why? There are points of the game they can play together. There is no, I don't think so there is important 2 of them. I think so it's important who is around them. If around them are correct players, they can play together. If around them are not correct players, they cannot play together. It would be better if it's different players, the 2 of them, different kind of players, to be more compatible. But if they are not, they can play together.
Coach, regarding your opponent, in every game, CSKA won. The opponent couldn't spread the floor. They've been punished automatically from the corners, by pick and roll, by connecting game between the guards. And in every game almost, they won. Aaron Jackson was a key figure. Do you intend to treat Jackson personally tomorrow?
You are asking me, let me repeat so I don't understand the same question. You are asking me that they are the team who is playing good pick and roll game, who is spreading the court really good, and that Jackson was a key figure.
Key figure one, in every win there.
I think so. They have 6 key figures. Okay, so there is not one player in them team that I can treat like a key figure. That's why I'm saying they are not predictable. That's why I say they don't play by the book that you say they play this set, we're going to do that. They play that set, we're going to do that. They are team, they're playing good basic basketball and know how to read, especially pick and roll. I agree with you. This is team who is running a lot and playing a lot of pick and roll. If we can resolve their running game, if we can minimize their pick and roll damage, we might get a chance to win the game.
Coach, you have a big roster in this team. Maybe you can share with us who's going to play tomorrow, because each game you need to set aside a few players.
You guys just interrupt me, discussing with my assistant who's going to play, who will not play. Okay. So I cannot share with you because I need to come back and discuss with them. Okay. It will be nice. It will be nice that you can help me, but not for this game.
In Israel, 20 journalists is 100 opinions.
Last question, please.
Coach, I asked one of your players upstairs. It's not every day that we see you and Nikolai here walking on the court. It's very odd, as a matter of fact. In a game of one-on-one, I know what your players think. Who do you think wins, you or Nikolai?
I think so. Right now, we could have a one-on-one in the wheelchairs because Nikolai cannot move, I cannot move. Back in the time, I don't know, because I say we are not the same age. So, you know, for fact, I never play against him. I never play against him because I was by the end of career when he beginning. It's a difficult question. I don't want...
said he think he can post you up.
Who said?